Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we have a banned episode. Yes, it's been a while, but again, these are my favorite videos to make. So if you do have any World of Dummies or banned footage, then send me the replays because I do like to do them. Now, straight away, this game, you have this bat chat. Now, no idea why he decides to do what he does, but it is very, very frustrating, especially if you are in a tank like the Death Star. It literally has the highest alpha in the game, and when you get bullied into, bullied, blocked, everything like that, when you're in a Death Star, it is very, very frustrating because, again, you're driving the Death Star for a reason, because you want to get that alpha out. When you're getting blocked by someone for no reason whatsoever, you're unable to do that. And as you can see here, the IS-8 is trying to help, but that then just creates more problems because it's now 3 tanks out of the game. And just before the Death Star can almost get into position, the Foch up there is pretty much dead. So that's already a tank destroyer down, or any second now it will be. That's already a tank destroyer down, and you can see the bat chat is not giving up. It is very, very annoying. And again, like sort of a minute and a half into game, then the Death Star can kind of get into position, but by then it's already too late. The whole team are around here. He's already spotted. Yes, he is going to poke out, and fair enough, he probably shouldn't have, especially with so many of the red team there. And before you know it, it is game over for him. He's unable to do anything else, and the bat chat is still there. Now, if you carry on watching the bat chat, he doesn't even want to play. Look, he's shooting the wall. He doesn't even want to shoot the enemy team. And again, there's no reason for it. So it's not even just blocking the Death Star, it's just given up in total. He just started the game and doesn't want to play at all. And these kind of players, as I've said, they need to be banned. You don't need these kind of players in the game. It ruins it for everybody else. And then you go over the other side of the map, then there's this VZ55 who doesn't have a clue. No idea why he's over here all on his own. But, you know, at least he hasn't said anything. At least he hasn't blocked anyone. But he's still not going to do pretty much any damage whatsoever. And again, like this guy, he only takes one noob, you know, one noob in the team, and then one player blocking, and then, of course, the player being blocked. And then on top of that, the player that's trying to unblock the player. That's 4 tanks, you know. There's no chance in hell you're going to be able to do anything. And, you know, the end results there. I mean, the third player has 400 damage. It just shows it is, yeah, not good at all. Next up, we have the RU251. Now, I'm watching this and thinking, do you know what? The RU251 didn't really do anything too wrong, especially to be banned. Yes, it's annoying, but then I watched it again and I thought, okay, yeah, you need to be banned. So straight up, not helping you, Jeff. So the player that is driving this tank here, his name is Wrench Jeff. So no idea if he knows him, no idea if he dislikes him, just no idea whatsoever. But straight away, he's just decided, you know what, Jeff, I'm not going to help you. And it's not even just Jeff he's not going to help. He ain't going to help anybody. So when I first watched it, I thought, you know what, okay, you dumb fuck. So I thought, okay, he's giving it to him. He's just said he's not going to help, but, you know, maybe he's going to go right and go with the mediums, light tanks, etc. And he's still going, no brains, no skill. But if you carry on looking, which I will show you, if you just look at the minimap, the RU251 is still on the tracks. Now, I thought maybe, okay, he's going to snipe, or he's going to do something from there. No, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. And even at this point, if he would have gone to the right side with his other medium, then I think, you know, this could have been, he could have actually done well, because most of the team are actually this side of the map. So he could have got around him, you know, he could have got around him, he could have flanked him, and it would have just made it a lot easier for the green team if he'd done so. But nope, he's still there. Do you know what? We don't even need you. They don't even need him in the team. Now, there is one tank down so far on the enemy team. Now, Jeff here, he's actually very patient. I wouldn't be this patient. He's waiting for that Emil. He's staying put, and he's not going to move until the Emil makes that move. Now, he does get pretty lucky here against that T-34-1. He's got one shell left. He's going to come out. Well, two shells left. Going to come out. And yeah, bang, see you later, back to the garage. And that really did help pump his damage up. And then he gets finally rid of that Emil. And before you know it, just 3 tanks left. And again, look at the minimap. The RU-251 is still there. But again, they didn't need his help. They didn't need it, and Jeff actually done a pretty good job. Of course, damage did help with the ammo rack, but you know, you do need a bit of luck from time to time. And to be fair, this game, they aced it. You know, they absolutely smashed it. It is a 5 versus 3. I reckon it could have easily been a 7-0 if the RU-251 would have just played. If he would have just played, flanked the team, he could have got around there and he could have done probably a big amount of damage, to be fair, but he chose not to. Actually, he's now moved. He's now moved. The first time in the game, he's actually moved. And Jeff, the coward, yeah, I don't know why he's the coward, but he done a pretty good job holding up. He done a pretty good amount of damage. Yes, he got a nice ammo rack, but again, just like the first game, we do not need these kind of players in the game, and Wargaming should just remove them. Ban them, perma-ban them, because we don't need them. Honestly, it will make the game a better place if they just banned these kind of players. Don't give them no chat ban, because it doesn't work. Don't give them no chat ban. Just perma-ban them from the game, full stop. Because that is what we need to do to make the game a better place. Let me know what you think in the comment below. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm meadsy69, and again, if you do have any replays like this, then do send me to meadsyreplays@hotmail.com to be in with a chance to feature on my favorite episode. So again, these are my favorite episodes. I love doing these episodes. I think they're funny, and I enjoy doing it. So please send me them if you do have any replays. meadsyreplays@hotmail.com now. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm Meadsy, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye.